Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his sixth season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was emphasis on winning first down. But as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks out. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Eagles first down.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a second and 6.
Now second and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Saquon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Of the goal line.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Mason Bryant. Touchdown, Eagles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll work forward for a couple. Shaq Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
2 yards.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing, Goff. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
Hurts pass complete to number 26, Saquon Barkley.
2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man, downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Raymond now to return it. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Khalif Raymond. Touchdown Detroit. Now Jake Bates On for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Let's go. Trim it.
48-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Another Eagles first down.
Throwing is Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick motioning here. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jamison
Big
Williams.
play coming up.
Incomplete.
This is third down. Laporta in motion.
Yards to go.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and
Laporta
10
in motion. On play action, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This one caught by Patrick. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal is not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here comes second down.
At the Eagles' 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Intercepted. Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. He's got a tight end out to Tara out to the left.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 50.
Here's a handoff to Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. It's a loss of a yard.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
San Francisco 49ers and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. In Monday Night Primetime, he's underway. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Motioning the tight end left. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Short pass brought in. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Throwing here hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, 49ers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Jake Moody.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
A humble 5- to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series. QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice run across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. This time it's a passing play. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Taylor to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of this. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
1 yard gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Jump off caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 9.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. Breaks free in the center of the field. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So we're all knotted up here at the going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts on first down. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action. Hurts has it. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on.
Looking for his wide receiver there, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
They stick with McCaffrey. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Third down, 1 yard to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He'll throw it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Kicked well, and this is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you crush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
The play is a turnover
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first down.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major...
Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Purdy to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
37-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Purdy. Cut out left. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
11 more
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
49ers first down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Going deep here for the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
1 yard gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down throw by Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Ayuk put in motion left. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
A gain of 24 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Jake Moody after the 49ers field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Reynolds with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Running it with David Montgomery. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 20-yard
From
line.
the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball sing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
16 more
We'll
yards.
keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
87, Sam
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Goff.
At the 39-yard line.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Lions, first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. Into traffic. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Catch made. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get their first points of this game just before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game.
Niners 10. Lions 7.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. They've got first down here from the 36.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Working out of the gun is Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Jake Moody after the 49ers field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
is good.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. He's pretty to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Niners 21. Lions 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for Detroit. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. 1st down from the 41.
41-yard line.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. He is down to the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run with McCaffrey. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Reynolds with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. On first down, it's Gibbs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Taken down right
When you
at
rush the
the line of
passer, it's
scrimmage.
kind of like tracking down a
No
runner.
gain on the
That
play.
same pass, same
Brings up
athleticism
second
comes
and
to
10.
life. He looked
At
pretty
the
good hunting his
25-yard
prey right
line.
there.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, right back to Gibbs. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Renardo Green
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 49ers, 47.
Again, it's Gibbs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Another one for Gibbs. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
He was taken down behind
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that when you go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the punch up the gut. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
34-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Nick Bosa on the stop.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
It's a gain of 11.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Jake Elliott.
Mike
to kick
Tirico
off
along
for
with Greg
Philadelphia.
Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From the 38
and
now,
7.
here's second
At the
down
38-yard
and 7.
line.
Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Jalen Carter.
Jalen
A loss of
Carter
9 on the
in
play.
for the sack.
Brings up
It's a
third
loss
down.
of 9 and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Shaq Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
It's now
From
second
just
and
across
6.
the midfield stripe, here's second down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That was good for 29.
And the Lions.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Into the hands of Brock Wright. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
A good spot
At the
here,
11-yard
second
line.
and a yard. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold of it. He got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 1, second and goal.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gibbs trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
They
and
were stopped
goal.
on second down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run with Gibbs. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20. And a first down.
and 10 at the 39-yard
Mike,
line.
this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard
From
line.
the 43, here's second down and 6.
Second and 6.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here,
A gain of 12.
and they'll get a chance to
First
talk things
down,
over after
Eagles.
picking up that first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up
2 minutes remaining.
At the
First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up on a second down and 8. Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10.
From
At their own
25, they'll go to work.
25-yard line.
First and 10. Throwing here is Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He was looking for
25-yard
Jahmyr
line.
Gibbs out of the backfield. It's second down. Back to the air. It's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there.
Intended
Contact
for
jarring the
Jahmyr
ball
Gibbs.
loose. And it's going to
Incomplete.
force third
Brings
down.
up third down and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of
Taken
scrimmage.
down by
And that's it.
Jacoby Dean.
Well, maybe he's counting a
gain
little
on
bit,
the
Mike,
play.
on this defense
It's
being in
fourth down.
pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punter.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on
Result of the
down.
play is a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard.
Hurts pass.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and 9. That's Goddard in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Hurts will try it again. Back home in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Avery Williams on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Hurts working in the pistol. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles
Throwing is
first down.
Hurts. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Leads to second and 10.
Second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
180. On second down, Goff. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 7. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He'll pop this set up. Third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They get 4 on that 4th and inches.
And the Lions first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Cut. White 20. Cut.
One more time, they try Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Eagles take over.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Complete to Devontae Smith.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Hurts now. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The tackle made.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
180.
Once again, it's Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Back deep is Avery Williams. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here's first down. From his end zone, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Lions are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Lions. They didn't do a whole lot offensively, but they didn't need to. Defense star of the show here in this one as they go on to post the shutout.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. McCaffrey on 3rd down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So we'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
He finds Brown right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Great, set. 180, 63.
Now Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Hurts. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Watch out!
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Watch out! Buzz! Be ready!
Purdy on the play action. Buying some time right. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Watch out!
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready? Go, 180!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. Headed out right. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. Hurts looking to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, That's a win-win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now. Purdy finds him on the crossing route. Along the right sideline, there's space. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Offense to the line for second down. Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He has the first over the middle. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That's another quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays at 2.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Purdy on first down. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, Purdy. That's Cox again, it's Kittle. And they get this down to the 28. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. So less than a field goal set. Oh, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. A play fake now Hurts to throw. He's got a man left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it sets up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That's a cut for the first. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That throw finds Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautiful, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
And a yard. At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a slim 2-point lead.
17, Eagles 15. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He finds Dotson left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles needing a couple. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Hurts. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jair Brown on the coverage.
Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And in a tough spot, that forces this offense into 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And again, he finds Kittle. He will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
1st down. First down and goal to go.
They're going to pass it here. Catch is made in close. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
George Kittle.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
He was brought
Now
down
with just
by
10 seconds left in our game, we've got a
the
timeout.
play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He gets it again. And he will score. There was no time left. That should clinch the win. A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this drive. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We got a 2-score game now late.
Niners 24, Eagles 15. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Shipley now to return. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your pop.
set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Purdy. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 2-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Jake Moody for the
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And Detroit getting set to go now. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Looking to put a drive together. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Goff. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Purdy bootlegging it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
First down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy now to throw. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 28-yard
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 3rd and 3.
A gain of 2 on the play. And
To throw is gone. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
it's another Detroit Lions first down.
From the 50, it's gone. That pass caught, it's Williams. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
He's got right on the short throw. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 7.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. The slot man in motion right. Here's Goff. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the 2nd half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy off the play fake. Looking left side him, he's got a man. That's Jennings. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 22 more yards.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. McCaffrey running up the middle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Lions, nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
The tackle made.
That one good for 10 yards.
10 yards.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
McCaffrey on the counter. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Jake Moody for the 49ers.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.